Okay, in this video, you will learn about the starting budget for Shopify dropshipping. It's on everyone's mind, how much money do I need to spend in order to get my shop up and running? It's one of the questions that I'm asked a lot. Well, in order to know what budget you need to get started with, we need to know about the costs. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to break down the costs one by one and then look at the kind of budget you need. So let's get started here. Now, the first thing we want to look at is the cost for building your store. And the first cost is going to be your monthly subscription for Shopify. And we're going to go through with this cheaper option here because there are three different options. We're going to go with the cheaper one because we don't need the additional features. All of the additional features we can get fixed through apps as we've already gone through in the course. And then we have the domain name, okay? And we choose to buy the domain name, within Shopify, and it's $14 for that. This is obviously an essential, and you cannot, have a recognized running store without a domain name, so it's important. So that gives us a total cost of $43 so far. And the next option is optional features. The next cost is optional features. And optional features are things such as, a logo from Fiverr. However, in previous sections, I have already showed you how to create a logo for free. So you don't actually need to do this. But if money isn't the problem, if you're willing to spend $10, then we include it in the budget. But again, it's optional. Okay, and then we have the upsell app, which we've been focusing on in the previous lectures. This app is $9.99 a month. It's optional. However, having gone through the course, you guys have an understanding of how beneficial the app is. I definitely wouldn't have made the kind of money that I have made if it wasn't for this upsell app. So these two together are around $20, okay? But now this one is integral, okay? This is an integral part of your dropshipping store, okay? And it's marketing. And this is where, we're going to be spending the majority of our time and the majority of our money. At least 80% of all of our focus should be put into marketing, and marketing is another word for product testing. Okay, now for marketing, we're going to be using Facebook ads, and we're going to be spending between $100 and $500 for Facebook ads. And the reason why we can choose to spend between $100 and $500 is because you can choose your own pace. You can spend at your own pace, spend within your limits. There's no right or wrong here. Just know that if you go for the slower option, i.e. $100, which is around £77, it might take you 2 weeks to test certain products instead of 3 days. So the results are the same. It's just the cost dictates the pace of your product testing, and you're going to need to test a couple of products before they become a success. It may take 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 20 products before you find a profitable one, and you might get lucky and find it on your first. So that there's many factors involved in that, but at any rate, you're going to find it. And when you finally start scaling, that's when you start getting a profitable business, okay? And then we have the cost to buy products. This is an important one. And when it comes to dropshipping, we already know that we don't need to be taking money out of our own pocket to buy the product, because when a person buys something from our store, then it's automatically sent. The order is automatically made from China or from wherever the product is being shipped. So it goes from the customer to your pocket to them placing the order in China. That means that you never have to take money out of your own pocket, which is amazing, And that's one of the benefits, the biggest benefits of dropshipping. But now if we summarize all of this, we get a starting budget somewhere between $363 and $763, and the difference is roughly how much you're willing to spend on your marketing. That's the major difference. Okay, so if you have a bigger budget, then put that money into your marketing. You'll be product researching faster, product testing faster. You'll be finding profitable products faster. That will really help you get your business going, because the faster you find them, the more money you will make. A lot of people know that Soldier Boy has been in the news quite a bit in the past few days, and he's been talking about online entrepreneurship. He's been talking about investments, and a lot of people know him because of the meme that he's recently made of himself, where he, says Drake and etc. etc. But the main point here is that he has made almost 1 million in one day from dropshipping. I believe it was around $800,000. So he's really been talking up the power of dropshipping and the power of online entrepreneurship in general. He's been talking about going 10x and making it, wanting to make a billion. And a lot of people had forgotten about Soldier Boy. He made that one hit. I can't remember what it's called, but he made that one hit, and then after that, he seemed to have disappeared. But now he's back into the frame of the public, and that's mainly because of his preaching of entrepreneurship, online entrepreneurship. Okay, but if you don't have the kind of money, then start at a lower end of scale and start finding your products, even at a slower pace. It doesn't matter. The profitable products, once you find them, will scale your business significantly. So then you can plug more money into your store. But Soldier Boy made that amount because he was able to invest a lot more. We can't be expecting the same amount of money in a day because our investment won't allow us to do that. But put money away each month, and put money away each month that you're willing to spend on your business. Because remember, this is your business, so treat it as such, and it will serve you well. Okay, so now I'm going to dive deeper into Shopify and move on to the next lecture. See you there, guys.